there, Chuck here from bghq.etsy.com. I have board game components out there, of course, and this is to answer a few questions that came up on Board Game Geek. Somebody posted, hey, has anybody tried these? What are they like? It looks like they're top heavy. So I'm going to give you a little review on the gate stands, the monster stands, and the epic monster stands. Be sure to post if you have any questions, and let's get started. So if you purchase the gate tokens off of BGHQ in the color coordinates, they come 4 colors per pack in a little bag like this. So we'll take a couple of these out so you can see what they look like. And the reason they're color coordinated, obviously, is for the gates. You'll notice this was a red, so Sydney is a red one. So that sits inside of a red gate stand. Now you'll notice that that's pretty stable. I'm not holding, here I'll hold it by the little side here, and I'm moving that pretty good, and that tipping it back and forth, shaking it, that holds really well. Doesn't come out like some of those other gate stands, right? And part of my philosophy in the game components is to make the game easier to play, easier to understand. For example, during the Mythos phase, sometimes you have to see what color gates are out on the board. So if you have gates stands set up like this, and the Mythos comes up, and all of a sudden you have to know how many green gates are on the board, you can just quickly look at the stands and know how many green gates get monsters, right? So that's one of the philosophies I have, is to make the game more playable, more so you're not so bogged down in the mechanics of the things. So that's a green one. So, but you can see that these gate stands hold really well. Again, that's another one that I'm shaking back and forth. There's no magic. There's nothing in the stand holding it in there. I just slide it in. You can see how tight that fits. Not tight enough it damages the cardboard, but tight enough that it'll hold the stand. I almost got it. Yeah, I got it to come out there. But I mean, you can see I mean, I'm rocking that around a lot. Just general sitting on the game board, sliding it around, moving it around. It's not gonna. I mean, I have to get pretty violent to get it to pop out, right? This is the monster stands. And again, I'm not holding it any magical way. It stays in there pretty good. So, and you'll notice that you can still see there it is. You can still see the icons you need to see. Green, right? There is some flavored text to be completely transparent, like this one. You'll notice how the text goes all the way to the bottom, so it does cover up the text in some circumstances. But if you're like me, you take the monster to you, you pull it out, lay it face down, so you can see what you're doing with it and everything else. Now, to be, again, totally fair and transparent, if sometimes you have monsters that take damage, there's no place on this holder to put the hearts for the damage, which can be considered a negative to these stands. But I like them because then when you spawn monsters, you put them in their stands and then they go right there. And then you also have these for the epic monsters. They have the little side bent so that when you take your epic monster, you can slide that right in like so, and those hold really well. But so that's the stand. I hope that helps. If you have any further questions, feel free to comment on bghq.etsy.com or let me know what you think. Thanks.